Came
A lot of niggas ain't gonna know what the fuck we talking about.
at all, man. But shit, that's why you ain't in our league.
All right. Pay attention. We're gonna teach you something real special today. This is two coins with my boy Waleed, then Ronnie, wherever you're at, we're at. Showing two sides of the same coin. Let me know what y'all think. 2 Coins. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter today.
And welcome back to the 2 Coin Podcast. It's your boy Ronnie.
And I'm your favorite podcaster, Waleed. And today's episode is brought to you by the future, because the future is now.
Hell yeah, shit, man. Speaking of the future is now, shout out to AI, man. He been doing great things these past couple years.
Allen Iverson?
Nah, artificial intelligence. But shout out to the answer, though.
Didn't the Apple Vision Pro just drop a couple of days ago?
Yeah, bro. Shout out to that guy that's been going viral with having Apple Vision Pro while he's crossing the street. You seen that or
I
not?
feel like everybody goes viral now.
Yo, so there's this dude walking across the street, and it's crazy. If you in San Jose, you for sure seen it because it's on SJ Fools. And he's like walking across, he's crossing, I want to say 2nd Street. Yeah, bro, and he's just like got the Apple Vision Pro on. He's fucking around with it, middle of the street, like, and everybody just fucking went crazy. Come to find out, he's a local comic that he's opened up at Improv when we was over there. I didn't even know that. Alex was telling me about it.
So was it
Because
like
he cut his hair, so I didn't recognize him.
it was all planned? He planned to go viral?
Hey, if he planned to go viral, that shit worked.
I seen a couple of videos of people in Teslas with the fucking goggles going like this as they're driving. So it's like on some, I don't know if this Tesla's probably not self-driving yet, but
Nah, they got self-driving Tesla cars,
yeah,
bro.
the car doing some weird shit, and they're in there like checking their messages with the eyes. I don't know.
Hey, honestly, this Apple Vision Pro is about to be the next big thing, bro.
Are you gonna cop?
Fuck yeah. I just need to get some money. I'm not gonna
How much is
lie.
it going for right now?
I think like 35 to 39.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bro, you got to think you're essentially buying another laptop or another computer. Cuz that's literally what it is. You could do FaceTime on it, you can browse. Like, it's literally, think about your Mac, but it's just on your face. You answer calls on it, listen to music on it.
Yeah, I saw a tweet that was like, the Apple Vision Pro, just another tool for me to be digitally consumed while looking like even bigger of a douchebag than the guy glued on his phone.
I mean,
I don't, not to sound like a dick, but that's kind of like my thoughts on it. To be honest. Not that I'm not judging anybody who uses it or who wants to use it, but it's just a little too futuristic for me. Kind of scares the shit out of me.
Put it this way, man. Using that shit in public and when you're walking around, that's crazy because that's just going to lead to people getting chips in their head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you got an Apple Vision Pro at home and you working on 15 different projects or you got it at your job when you're in your office, granted, that's like a niche use of what's really going to come out of this because kids is about to get addicted. But I see the benefits of it, and yes, I'm going to get one to use it for the benefits.
I wonder if there's like physical health benefits to doing your work on the goggle shit and then having it.
I wonder how much it's going to fuck up your eyes.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if it's healthier than sitting hunched over a laptop working. You know what I mean? They're probably going to do some studies on that shit.
I mean, shit, everybody that gets it now is a test dummy.
I mean, the first person that comes up with the idea of the study going to get a fat paycheck. So I'm sure niggas are already cooking something up. But how many people do you think are walking around that are deeply invested in the quote-unquote metaverse, the alternate reality, and they can now access the metaverse through these AI goggles?
Bro, these goggles now give you the chance to submerge yourself into that reality. Before it was you're doing everything behind the screen. Now you're physically in it, so to speak.
Before you were in real life, now you're in fake life.
But shit, bro, let them tell it. We live in the fake life. Conspiracy theorists.
You about to tell me about the Matrix?
Fuck no, bro. Like, bro, anything could be real. Like, to be honest with you, but I don't have what I consider divine capability to even like understand it. Yeah. So I'm gonna just focus on me while my time is here on Earth. You feel
I'm
me?
not even gonna lie to you. A lot of the niggas that begin on the podcast, just like the one me and you are on right now, be spewing a lot of bullshit, acting like they have all the answers to everything. And I've probably been a victim of that type of shit too. But I guess that's my whole point: is the more of an internet presence you have, and the more of an internet footprint, and the more internet usage you use. He said, "Move it away from your fucking nostril, nigga." But where was I going with that? I said, the more of a media footprint or social media footprint you have, the more a negativity bias is going to shape your worldview. You know what I mean? And I feel like we need to be figuring out ways as a society to keep people off the internet and off social media more more so than giving them devices to drag them and spend more time on those platforms. Because we already seen evidence of society deteriorating, not just here, but like all over the world.
Just in general, yeah.
Just because of technology. Since 2000, like there's clear evidence that societies everywhere have deteriorated. So this is only going to accelerate shit.
Damn, that's grim, bro.
But it's the reality, like,
and it's wild, bro. Like, yeah,
it's the reality. Like, whether you accept it or not is up to you. But there are statistics and facts to back this up. So we're just accelerating this shit, bro. But I mean, I don't want to get too like Bill Walton hippie type shit on niggas. But
I mean, that's real though, bro. Because it's like we're watching this should get exponentially faster. Because I remember at least we caught the early days when we was a kid. Nah, but when we
back
were
in my youth,
when we were kids though, bro, like you got to think like you still got to experience like having a social like childhood,
knocking on your friends' doors, like
riding the bikes across fucking town. Like, bro, I look back, I used to just be out and about for hours with my bike, bro. I ain't taking a bike nowhere now. Like,
your bike was your car before you were old enough to drive a car.
Yeah. And before that, it was a scooter. That was your moped.
When was the last time you seen a kid on a bike? No, like a 5-year-old kid like following their parent around on a bike don't count. I'm saying like a pack of kids on a bike in your neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've seen it, but it's not like everywhere. It used to be
everywhere. Yeah, it's not as common.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe like check back in with me in 5 years once that shit becomes mainstream, like the iPhone did. I might fuck around and have one myself. I don't know where society's gonna be. I'm subject to change my mind, so
I feel it. I mean, shit, bro.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: keeping the subject of technology and digital communication alive. You know, a lot of the theme of this podcast is us talking about topics that relate to the idea of being, second generation or whatever generation you want to classify it as, children of immigrants that came to America, right? My question to you is, how close of a relationship do you have with your extended family abroad? And do you take efforts and steps to like keep up those connections and like stay in contact with them? That's a deep and loaded question. So if you need a minute to think about it.
Nah, I got you. To be honest, compare like who are we comparing it to? Because to me, the closest relationships that I have with my extended family, somebody else would view as like, damn, you barely know them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the amount of times that like you've been in the same, like you've been around each other as a kid.
Yeah.
Being less than 5 type shit. You know what I mean? 5 times, 4 times.
Yeah.
Over like a span of like your whole youth to like 1920.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because of circumstances. So it's like, how close can you get? So I believe I am close with a couple. You know what I mean? But even then, it's just like, I'm not like, when you go back to the effort part, yeah, man. I mean, I got to do a better effort too. But I'm just so caught up in my life and what I'm doing. Granted, that sounds mad selfish, but like,
yeah,
that I'm just on go, that I don't know. I sometimes sit back, I forget to sit back and like make efforts like that. But then it's, you know what I mean? Here's another excuse, like time difference. Like,
yeah.
So the times that I would be able to talk to, and then also, bro, like, I don't know what their day-to-day schedule's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Facts.
So it's complicated, man. But yeah, obviously, like, I wish I, you know what I mean, had a deeper connection with like my extended family and whatnot. But that's just not what it was.
Yeah. The reason why I ask you that is something that's kind of been weighing on my mind, and not to get too personal or too like deep, but like, I just had like a cousin pass away, right? And like you said, it wasn't like a thing where people would consider it. You guys were super close. I probably haven't talked to him in like 5 years, but I feel like people that have a relationship with their extended family, like the love is still there, right? Even if, maybe you could speak to this, like the love is still there, even if you haven't talked to them for mad long. Like a cousin is like an extension of your sibling, you know what I mean?
100%.
Significant portions of your childhood, and you have significant memories with this person, like that type of news is going to affect you a little bit, even if you
100%.
So it felt weird having like a sense of guilt about his passing and me grieving, and it's like, bro, why are you even grieving? You weren't like that close like that. But at the same time, it's like, bro, that's my blood, like, and I have memories with this man and everything. And it's like the guilt should be geared towards, at least for me, I found is like, what was preventing you from maintaining that relationship, you know? So they could know how you feel before they went on to the other side. And like the answers that I came up with were, like you said, excuses, or a lot of the things that you listed out, like they're self-imposed barriers, and it's the same things that I'm dealing with, like all the time difference. Oh, like there's a little bit of a language barrier, right? They don't understand English, so it has to be all me speaking another language, and I'm not 100%. All that is self-imposed and can be worked around, is what I'm trying to say, and that's the conclusion I came to. So I think it does take a sense of, like you said, you were on go, go, go. It takes a sense of slowing down and realizing what's truly important. And I guess that's kind of the message I want to get out there, is like, if you have like extended family or people in your life that you haven't reached out to in a minute, or that you haven't talked to, no matter where they are, bro, just do it, because you really never know, man. You never know. Like, life is short, and when it happens, it's like you stop thinking about all your goals and shit. You start thinking about, damn, let me nurture my relationships. Let me make sure the people around me are good. Let me make sure I'm being as good of a person as I can be to those around me, so they could feel my love without me actually having to say it. I went on a little spiel there, but
Nah, that's real, bro.
that's kind of like the essence of why I asked you that question. So, I mean, I'm going into this year of like a mind frame of, let me try to take responsibility on my end and make the effort to nurture those relationships, because it is a two-way street, and this is something that took me 28 years to learn. But man, it took something tragic for that reality to kind of sink in, that I haven't, even like, not just talking about family, but like close friends and people like within your immediate surroundings. Like, even then, bro, like if you look back on it, it's like I can be insular and I can be an introvert, but like relationships take effort, and you got to reach out to people. And yeah, we need each other, and that's ties back to the social media point, bro. Like, get off of social media, and I need to do a better job of this too, but we need to connect with each other.
Nah, definitely.
It's important.
Definitely, especially like on some real life face-to-face stuff. Because, I mean, yeah, just with certain family, like, yeah, I feel for you, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
like, rest in peace to your cousin, bro. Like, because I definitely know how that feel like. But it's just one of those, I don't know, I feel like a lot of us, we get caught up in like a moving social profile. Like, you know what I mean? Exactly. Like your internet presence is like a constant, it's like a constant identification for some people.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Me, I'll be on it because I'm like trying to push a brand eventually.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot. If you use it for benefit, knock yourself out. More power to you.
But it's just like, if that's the only place that you come out at, like, I don't know. But then again, everybody's different. So shit, who am I?
Yeah, because there's an entire generation of people, not to sound like a fucking,
That come off that shit,
not
bro.
to sound like that, but like me and you were lucky because, like you said, we had those childhoods where it was before social media, blah, 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 blah. But like now we're at a point where it's like, okay, I actually have an actual good functioning social circle and people around me that, like a network of people that I know and love and trust, right?
Yeah, that I met organically.
Now in 2024, I feel like that is like a luxury, and it shouldn't be. It's like a basic human necessity. People need people. Just like you see a pack of monkeys or a pack of lions or a pack of whales rolling around in groups, it's like on a biological animal level, we need to have each other around. And people are like, so like me, especially as like American society and social media together, it just creates this individualistic, everything is about me type shit. And then you just fail to nourish and build relationships that really matter. And then when you realize that and you come out of hiding, there's nobody there waiting for you to like, like ready to reciprocate your efforts. So you got to nurture them while you still can, bro.
I mean, shit, bro. We all got an expiration date.
We don't know when it is. It's a mystery for everybody.
At all.
And we just walk around like we gonna live forever.
Hey, that's a good transition to this next question I was thinking about. Would you, if you were given the opportunity to know when you died, like, and if you want how you died, mainly just know when you died, would you want to know?
Nah. Because like, what type of, like, how's that information gonna benefit me?
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it's gonna put some worry in your face, or
It's gonna be like a worry in the back of your mind for the rest of your life until the day comes. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Hey, now here's the other thing. What if you say no? Your life turns out different because you said no. You know how they talk about like alternate realities and how the timeline can change.
Like blue pill versus red pill type shit. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, you could say, okay, I want to know, but because you know that's why that date is coming. You know what I mean? There's a build up to that date, whether
The
it's
rest of your life is gonna work out exactly how it was going to before you had that information.
yeah.
Okay.
But if you didn't get that information, it would just work out how it was gonna.
Yeah.
But the minute you're given that information, maybe you're on a tangent.
Yeah.
You'll never get to that destination.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I still just wouldn't want to find out, bro.
Yeah.
Because-
it's like a bad, scary movie.
Because as it stands right now, I don't have that information registered in my brain, right?
You got
So-
enough on your plate.
Yeah, I'm here and now. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, 2 years, 5 years from now. I have a plan, but I've come to find out that if you're spiritual, you believe in God. God has His own plans,
Yeah.
Or if you want to put it another way, the universe has its own thing written out for you that might not align with what you have, right? So I have a plan of where I want to go, but I don't know what the fuck could happen tomorrow. You know what I mean? Or 2 weeks from now. So if somebody tells me, okay, I'm gonna give you that information, but shit's gonna turn out different, I'm like, how much different can it get? I have nothing to compare it to. Different versus what? You know what I mean? I'm already going about life like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna you know what I mean? Like just doing shit. So
Yeah.
and I'd like to keep it that way.
Yeah. Instead of getting a huge hurricane just coming in,
Yeah.
get a Katrina on your plans.
Let me put it this way. I feel like it's better from a frame of mind to go about your life not thinking about that, and then every so often gently remind yourself like, hey, psst, you're gonna die one day. It's the only thing that's guaranteed. It kicks you back up into gear, right?
Yeah.
Versus if you have that information, now you're walking around all day like, oh, I'm gonna die March 20th, 2089. And then you gotta train your brain to come back to, okay, you're gonna die one day, but live anyway, buddy. That seems like a much harder thing to do than what I'm doing right now.
I mean, hey, bro, to play devil's advocate, maybe that motivates you. You know what I mean? You're like, damn, I only got 60 years left. I need to go do something. You can actually make a bucket list.
Yeah. But you could also be motivated from the frame of, oh, I might have 60 years left, or I might have 2 days left.
Yeah, true that. I mean, first off, what we're asking is completely hypothetical. Like, you know what I mean? You would need some sort of divine power to even know that.
That's true. It is completely hypothetical.
You feel me?
Some Seth Rogen after smoking a joint ass question. So, dude, what would you do if, like, we would die tomorrow?
Man, shout out Seth Rogen. Hey, hella random. Did you know that James Franco was, like, on that weird shit?
What type of weird shit?
Apparently, like, he got, like, sex allegations against him and shit, and that's why, like, he hasn't been in the, in movies and in the industry as much, probably in, like, I want to say the past 6-7 years. I didn't even notice. Don brought it up to me, and I looked up his IMDb, and it's like, yeah, bro, like, his last big hit was in 2016, and then he hasn't been cast since, but apparently, like, he was just on some, like, weird sexual assault type shit with
He always low-key gave off weirdo vibes, so that news doesn't completely shock him.
But that's wild. I never know about hell.
Like sexual allegations, or like how serious was it? Like
I mean, enough for him to like slowly get blackballed.
like multiple women came forward.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
I didn't look too much in depth in it, bro, science, but like,
On some Harvey Weinstein shit.
yeah,
Damn, bro. Hollywood is on some weird ass shit.
bro, Hollywood is wild. This entire Diddy situation, the way it's unfolding, it is crazy. Like, and it's gonna be wild, like, to think about who he drags down with him too. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of people.
Like, or what if Diddy just mysteriously dies?
Diddy's the Black Epstein.
That'd be crazy.
Did he do it or did he not?
Did he do it? Did he not? But yeah, man.
Hey, is 50 Cent really gonna come out with that documentary? Like,
I hope
expose?
he does, bro.
That is the
I hope
funniest shit
he
ever.
does.
That is the funniest shit ever, bro.
You know that man is golden. Shout out to 50. You golden, my guy.
I'm not gonna lie, low key one of my heroes, bro. Like, not
I
on
was-
some gay shit, but like,
Damn, I'm a man. I can't have nobody that inspired me.
but like, nah, like,
That motherfucker's motivating, bro. Like, you got to think. He just maneuvered through different hustles and built a media empire. Like, in 2005, if somebody was like, oh, yeah, that's Curtis Jackson. He's going to be an executive producer for a major network. You'd be like, yo, that's 50 Cent, man. He just dropped Get Rich or Die Trying.
look, this nigga. Yeah, it's just crazy, man.
Well, my bad to mask it, but yeah.
Where were we originally before we riffed on 50 Cent?
We talking about James Franco tripping.
Oh yeah, and Diddy, man, Diddy, bro.
Diddy.
It's crazy because before all this shit came out, you ever heard of the rapper Shine?
Yeah.
Like, before all this Diddy news about Cassie came out, I was listening to that Shine's one and only project. And for those of you who don't know, Shine was a rapper that was signed to Diddy from New York. Those that heard his music say he sounded exactly like Biggie. He low-key did sound a lot like Biggie, and that's probably why Diddy signed him.
Damn, okay.
But he was from New York, originally born in Belize, right? But he's from the projects in New York, and he blew up. And then, long story short, one night, him and Diddy were out in a club in New York. This is when Diddy was dating, what's her name? Jennifer Lopez.
J-Lo.
So I guess it was the three of them and some entourage out in the club in New York. One thing led to another. Diddy got confronted. Shots were fired in the club. Boom. Shine fired back. Nobody died. A couple people were injured. But Shine basically ended up going to jail because Diddy's legal team was on some Johnny Cochran shit and like got him off free while throwing Shine under the bus. And at the time, Shine was only like a 20-year-old young rapper from the streets. That was
crazy,
signed to $1 million deal from Diddy. And he basically had to take the fall for him so he did like 10 years in prison at age 20 or 20-something versus if the case was properly convicted, as they say, it would have been split time between Shine and Diddy, and they would have both gotten 3 to 5 year sentences or something.
Damn, Diddy was not trying to fuck with that.
So Shine did 10 years in federal prison. He got out. The day after he got out, they said, oh, shit, your citizenship is invalid. They deported his ass to Belize.
That's fucked up because you knew it was invalid the whole time.
Imagine looking forward to your freedom after 10 years in prison, and then they're like, nah, you can't even be in America, nigga.
You got to go to Belize.
Kick rocks. You going to Belize.
Hey, but shout out to him, though, man. He really made it up as a politician over there.
Bro, one thing led to another. 5 years later, he became a politician, and now he's running for president of Belize. He's like in the House of Representatives. He completely transformed himself into like a politician, and he mended his relationship with Diddy on some like gentleman shit. But I say that to say there was some suspicious shit about this nigga for a long time, and nobody really. People did pay attention to it and call it out, but not on a mainstream level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, but then
people
again,
like you and me were.
But you got to think, bro, mainstream media wasn't out then. You know what I mean? Yeah. Media was hella different back in the day. First off, social media wasn't there. Like that's the other side. That's the other side of the social media coin.
But
it's literally the fact that you got people able to tell their stories. Granted, you got a bunch of people that's bright line on it too, but now like the minority has a voice, and then they can become the minority. Minority.
Like I know a lot of
majority. God damn, bro, I get tongue tied like a mother.
No, that's a good point. That like a lot of like deserved justice happens that way because people rally around social media, and there's a lot of complaints about that, like liberal politics, the woke mob, the cancel culture, the Me Too.
But these are just extremists of this product,
and
that's gonna be there in everything.
Exactly, I get where the dissatisfaction of that comes from, but at the same time, without social media, honestly, we mentioned him earlier, Harvey Weinstein wouldn't be convicted and in jail. And anybody who says that nigga doesn't deserve to be under the jail is lying to themselves. So
100%.
You talk about benefits of social media. That's
shit, bro. R. Kelly too.
Yeah, like it did spring off a lot of other cases that people aren't happy with or whatever, and that's a symptom of it. But damn, bro, like we need shit like that. And Diddy probably is like throwing his foot like fuck social media now because it's bringing him down, bro.
R. Kelly too, keep bringing me down, man.
Bro, that R. Kelly doc was made because there was a cry around social media for people to make it.
Yeah. Nah, that is true. It's crazy, bro. Fucking, they just got so many slaps, though, bro. So many beautiful songs that's so out of pocket to listen to now.
Do you separate the art from the artist?
100%. You have to. Otherwise, you're just going to throw it. Either throw away the art or separate it.
Yeah, because to be honest, like, whether the artist is a saint or whether he's the devil, I don't pay attention to these niggas' personal lives anyway. I just listen to their music and keep it pushing, really.
I mean, to keep it a buck.
Unless, like, a once-in-a-generation, like, 50 Cent comes out.
But you got to think, too, it's like different people are into different things. Yeah. So that's why it's just like for the people who are diehard fans of him, like, on a smaller scale, that's how I felt when fucking Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock. I'm like, bro, you my favorite actor, dog. Like, oh, I'm gonna be caught dead if I mention your name.
He never really recovered from that.
But, it's like it is what it is at this point. Yeah. But, like, R. Kelly is just like, it's just cross culture is just bad taste to play.
Just a sick nigga, man.
Like,
Like, dog, imagine, because when a lot of these allegations came out when he was 28, 29, 30. Imagine right now, like, fucking with like a 14, 15-year-old. Like, bro, that is some sick shit, bro.
That's fucked up.
That is some sick shit. But anyway, let's change the topic. What's going on in the basketball world?
I just know a lot of people been scoring like crazy. Shout out to the Cavs, 14-1. But a lot of people have been dropping buckets, bro.
Ain't no defense being played, bro. If this shit continues into the playoffs, if we get 30, 40-point blowouts, and I'm sitting there watching, I carved out my whole afternoon, watch a playoff. I'm gonna be pissed, bro. Like, I don't want to see no blowouts in the playoffs. That's why I fuck with the Knicks. I'm not a Knicks fan, but shout out to the Knicks because they're playing hella good defense. They're keeping teams scoring like 100 points or less, barely. They look like the 90s Knicks again.
Damn.
And we need that type of shit. We need that type of, like, nasty defense.
Hey, shout out to your boy Bill. Hella random, but that man went off the other day.
He's a bucket.
Certified bucket. Went from 13 a game before to 43. I'm like,
If we could stay healthy, like, I like us being a little dark horse. I don't like having hella pressure on us.
I don't think anybody really got pressure on them this year, except for the Celtics maybe, and the Bucks. Outside of that,
I'd say the Celtics have the most pressure.
But outside of that, who else does? Everybody else is just
The Bucks don't have no pressure. They already got a chip.
yeah. But they traded Drew Holiday for Dame, and
Yeah, but they already got their chip.
yeah,
If they don't win it, like they're shit. Nobody's. It's not gonna be a blip on Giannis's legacy.
it's all
After
on
you get
Dame.
that chip, any disappointing loss that happens after is kind of like.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Even on the West, bro, like Minnesota ain't got a chip on his shoulder. OKC don't got one. Denver just won. You know what I mean? Golden State and the fucking Lakers are trying to just make it to the play-in, which is crazy. Like,
I think Minnesota's gonna end up being a regular season team. They're gonna be the new Utah Jazz. Because
shit, we're gonna have to come back to this one in 3 years.
I'm telling you, they're the first seed. Look at the playing teams in the West: 7, 8, 9, 10. All four of those teams could beat the Timberwolves in a 7-game series. Lakers, if the Lakers get the A seed and they go against the Timberwolves, I'm taking Lakers in 5 or 6. Promise you. I don't care what the record is. If you got a healthy LeBron, a healthy AD, you got D'Lo Reeves, I'm 100% taking that team. Way more experienced over fucking Gobert.
Gobert, Cat.
Like, I don't hate Gobert, none again. Like, I think he's a great player, but in the playoffs, it's all about matchups. And LeBron could just be in the huddle, be like, all right, anybody who get the ball.
Yeah, but who in LA is gonna even get Ant? You know what I mean? Nobody on that team is slowing that boy down.
Let Ant get his. You know, Cat's gonna choke.
I mean, bro, Cat's good.
And just single out Gobert on the perimeter.
You can say
Every
that
time,
about
'cause that works
Gobert,
every
bro.
time.
You can say that about Gobert, but Cat just dropped 60. You got to put some respect on that boy's name, bro. Like, he's a bucket getter. Now that he's really playing the second option. In his mind, he's playing the first option, but everyone knows he's a second option.
He dropped 60 in a loss against the Hornets. So if they run everything, through Cat, that's not a form. And the coach was pissed after. He didn't even congratulate him for the performance or nothing. It was a
Man, I'm
performance.
just trying to play devil's advocate. Because calling him the Utah Jazz is crazy. But, like, it makes sense because they got the same one factor.
Listen, man, I'm happy for their fans. They deserve this. They deserve a competitive team again, just like I was happy for Kings fans. But they're gonna lose in the first round. Same with OKC. I'm telling you, this is a hot take that we're gonna come back to, and we're gonna clip it once the fucking playoffs come on.
All right, give me your second round teams in the West.
I'm going Clippers. I'm going Nuggets. Because second round is all 4 teams.
4 teams.
Clippers, Nuggets, Suns, and Lakers. I don't know who's gonna play who. Clippers, Nuggets, Suns, Lakers.
I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna put OKC up there. OKC, the Nuggets, the Lakers, and the Warriors.
Shea is probably a top 10 player right now.
He's probably a top 5 player.
I'm not putting him over Steph. Yeah, Steph's on an ass team, but
Nah, bro. Because right now,
individually, he's still one of the best.
Right now, top 5 in the league. You got Steph's top 5. You got LeBron. You got fucking Jason. Shit, Embiid would have been without this injury. You got Jokic, and then you got Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, dude, for me, top 5 is Jokic, Giannis, Luka, Embiid, and then Steph. LeBron is 6. Giannis, Luka, Jokic.
I put Luka as 6, but
all the foreign niggas. Giannis, Luka, Jokic, Embiid, and then Steph.
I mean, I feel it. Hey, each his own, I guess, but hey.
No, we got to sit here and argue. That's how stupid you are because you're wrong.
I ain't even gonna lie though. That Joel Embiid injury, that shit's a blow.
Yeah,
Because that boy was tearing it up.
yeah. Pause. But
Hey, yo, that was crazy.
that's a major blow to my fantasy team because I had Ja Morant on it and Joel Embiid, who are now both out.
Bro, you drafted. But yeah, he did get that injury. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
I will say this. Fuck you. You got Jaden Ivey and Brandon Miller off me.
Great waiver wire pickups.
Fucking
But
hell, bro.
They worked out because I needed them out of desperation. But anyway,
Came up.
a lot of niggas ain't gonna know what the fuck we talking about.
At all, man. But shit, that's why you ain't in our league. Well, shit, man. With that, another one in the books.
Yes, sir.
We will see y'all. But let's go ahead and wrap this.
Yeah.
It's your boy Ronnie.
And I'm your brother Waleed, and we are the 2 Coin Podcast signing out this motherfucker.
Yeah.